Month one is almost done. Month one of career change. Month one of doing something completely different. And it's been fun. It's been fun. Is what I say. Inside, it has kind of fulfilled every positive and negative emotion, negative core belief of mine that I've ever had about myself. It's weird that I do this video on the eve of what would have been my second anniversary at Twitch. Because I'm in this very weird state of realizing whether or not I'm an entertainer. And the signs kind of say it to me. Today is Wednesday, for instance. Today is when I have Hardly Working Wednesdays, which is a segment where I either code, design, or critique. It's been one of my most popular things, and obviously because I guess people, have access, especially since a lot of designers, I know a good friend of mine, Roji, amazing illustrator, is on Twitch now, and talented as he is, do their craft, do what makes them happy. I came into this wanting to leave web design behind for a little bit, and I mean, it's always going to be a part of me. Design is always development, wanting to build stuff to help people. I didn't leave that at Twitch. But at the same time, this isn't really a career change. It isn't really feeling like one. Because everything that I want to change, the community is keeping with me. And I'm not saying it so much as I'm being forced to do this. I could never do Hardly Working Wednesdays again and be completely fine with it. But you do, it makes you happy, right? And for the moment, coding for myself, designing for myself has been something that I haven't really felt in many years. That's been refreshing. But it's making me question what people want out of me. And I know people say, believe in yourself, or don't listen to anybody else, and I love the people that make these comments, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate the love and the support that it comes out of. But when I'm sitting here after a cast and just things aren't working, what do you do? As I said, everything about my personality, the good and the bad, are being shown by this change. And that is not just a career change, it is a life change. But I'm at a loss of what to do, except carry on, because I need to. I need to carry on. I need to see this through. I've always been frank in these videos, so here we go. I have a moderator team that I've hired who I love and who love working for me. But as much as streaming is not my first priority, my family is, I am not theirs, which makes sense. And I don't have a moderation team of people that can dedicate their every waking moment to, for 6 hours a day. They have their lives, and every time they come up to me saying I couldn't be there, I'm like, I'm fine with that. I can't find anybody else to hire as a mod because I haven't developed that level of trust. It still does hurt though when you don't see, your mods pop up every now and then. I feel like I make better friends with broadcasters than viewers. I think that comes out of my Twitch interactions. But I believe that I'm a good friend when you need me to be. When you need me there, I'm there. If you don't need me there, I'm easy to ignore. So that's kind of caused this same sort of remote working feeling that I had at Twitch with my fellow broadcasters. I feel like I'm only wanting to include myself in something when, it's the most opportune moment. And then it's just the big hulking elephant of that. Is it possible, given another 8 months or so, at least to see if it's possible. The hype is gone. It's completely gone now. There's some friends of mine that still say, hey, he's a full-time broadcaster, go support him and stuff, and I'm always grateful for that. I'm grateful for every single person that's ever stepped into the channel and that became a sub, that became a viewer, that became just somebody who lurks. I just want what everybody else has, what everybody at the top of that following list has, and which is just me. I've always wanted that. I wouldn't have been who I am in the web design community if I didn't, but this is showing me something else. But this is what I really did to come from one thing to another, only to find out it possibly wasn't for me, to then, in theory, go back, knowing that I had not done what I needed to do. Things can change, of course, but this is not what these videos are about. They're about what am I feeling right now. Right now, I hate the moments like this. I love the 6 hours when I'm streaming, when people are there, when we're having laughs, when we're playing The Division with friends, when we're doing Hardly Working Wednesdays, and then Aftercast, when I'm spending time with Jen. But these moments in between, where you're just looking at Twitter, and you just feel that much more disconnected from your peers, whom you know, the well-connected and the well-accepted, are the ones who are the happiest, especially when you are the product. I can no longer be a convenience. I apologize if this video is just so out of place, but that's how this is right now. And I cast in 2 hours and can have to, and help some people with their design work. But I wanted to do an update on a first month, and there are definite pluses and minuses to it. Again, I've gotten more support than I ever had in the past. There are a lot of other things that have come with it. Maybe month 2 will be different. Maybe it'll be different. But it's very scary at this moment to think otherwise.